Okay. So one concept I find really interesting and that I think is a good thing to talk about is the whole concept of gender identity and sexuality and labeling, that kind of stuff. Um, First of all, I think it's great in modern day society, like right now, that people are more open about that kind of stuff. Like the gender tags going around now, which is letting people, explain their gender and like how they identify and like make themselves more publicly known and therefore that gender more publicly known. And I feel like we've gone a long ways of being accepting to more genders popping up all around, you know? So, the thing I wanted to talk about is more the labeling side of things. Because there are so many different ways people can identify. Um, like, there's like infinite number of possibilities, really, with any person can be anything, really. And so, um, I've just noticed on Tumblr there's like lists of like different types of people and like what they all mean and stuff like that, which is like helpful because being in the position I am, I don't know. I don't have a lot of exposure to different, you know, things, and so therefore I don't know possibly that they even exist. But my one issue is that even if we keep on creating different labels for every different thing, there's never going to be enough labels to fit everybody, and I don't think there should be. I feel like people shouldn't feel the need to label themselves, and I know it's really comforting sometimes to know that you belong in a label, that you belong in a place, that you can identify with this and know that there are other people who identify with that just by having that label. But I feel like people shouldn't have to label themselves, and I feel like people ask people like what their label is, and like it can be really stressful, like finding out what you identify as. So I feel like as a culture in general, we shouldn't have to ask. We should just, treat people how they wanted to be treated. So whatever pronouns they want, if they want to be labeled, let them be labeled, and if they don't want to be labeled, then just be chill about it. Because I feel like making people label themselves is just another form of oppression. Like, it's nice that there are labels, but I feel like people shouldn't have to label themselves. And I know labeling yourself can be like really stressful because then there are so many different labels, and if you choose a label and decide you're not actually that, people can really like lash out at you, but it's like you don't even know what's going on. So I guess the whole point of this is just like, as we grow to becoming more accepting of like all different kinds of people, we should also be more accepting that there's just people who are never going to fall under any label. And maybe they do, but they just don't want to identify as that. And that's okay. Okay? Like, whatever a person wants to identify as, if they want to say, I don't got a label, I'm just me, or if they want to say, I identify as this, this, and this, they should be allowed to do whatever they want.